My name's Supa Bunnee.
Hi, my name's Rochelle, and this is Supa Bunnee.
I'm Michael, and we've invented Supa Bunnee because we have a clinical practice. We work a lot with kids, and we needed a tool, a technology, a plush toy that kids could relate to.
We finally decided that we were going to try Supa Bunnee out in the market. So we sent Supa Bunnee to some children with the recordings, and the children went home and they held Supa Bunnee in their arms and they listened to all of her magical stories. And it worked. And because it worked, without me even being there, we decided to launch Supa Bunnee as a product. So Supa Bunnee is a plush toy that is Bluetooth enabled. And you can take the speaker out and then you can wash her. So you don't have to worry if Supa Bunnee gets a little dirty. You can just put her in the wash machine and dry her. How she works is you decide as the parent what story you feel will help your child, whether it's bedwetting, potty training, fear of the dark, monsters under the bed, mommy and daddy are getting a divorce, I don't want to go to school, judgment, bullying, eating healthy. All these stories are based on clients that have been in my office that have issues. It is all very simple. It's perfect for a child, so a child will understand. And then what happens is because a child is understanding this at their level and they're imagining themselves getting out of bed and not, let's say, wetting the bed, then all of a sudden that behavior becomes very real. So when you create a character that the child understands in a language that a child understands, what's really happening to them in their lives, the child is more receptive to taking in that information.
The money that we're raising, most of it's going to go to manufacturing. We need to create a production run of Supa Bunnees and fine-tune our delivery system and set up the foundation that allows us to distribute the Supa Bunnees and her magical stories to all of the kids that need them.
So we ask you to help us empower the children.
Yeah, please help us empower the kids. All the scientific studies show that the kids just aren't getting the important work that they need in order to develop positively at an early age.
My daughter battled with constant anxiety. Not now. She even uses Supa Bunnee's magic cape when she needs it. I'm truly impressed. Thanks, Rochelle and Michael.
We've got the tools and the technologies and the magical stories to deliver exactly what the science is saying is missing.
And the children that are in homes because they're escaping abuse or in hospitals suffering from cancer,
yes,
deserve the love and support
yes,
of her as well. And we have really found through our research that children listen to children. They don't necessarily listen to adults. They listen to children. So Supa Bunnee really does empower the child to want to change.
Supa Bunnee actually becomes a member of the family, and we're working on a story about road trips. So Supa Bunnee actually goes on road trips and says stuff like, "Are we nearly there yet?" Okay. So we've got lots of plans. Help us. Bye.